Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera or Hbar. And before we fully jump on into this video, I do apologize if I sound a little bit rough today. Obviously I am sick, so I do apologize. But overall, before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. It only takes a couple seconds as well, so if you guys could, I will greatly appreciate it. Also, go check out NCashOfficial.com. I do have the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack on sale for like 45% off for a limited time only until the end of this month. I figured I would just do a sale for Christmas as well. So, for anybody who is interested, definitely go check it out. But with that in mind, let's just dive in and let's talk more so about the market. So we have been seeing a lot of resistance being hit on Bitcoin, as I did mention in my XRP video from earlier today. Now, with all this in mind, we are still seeing some altcoins make some, a little bit of stride movements throughout the market, but nothing too crazy. If we come down the list and we come down to Hbar being at number 27, so it has been making movement, as you guys know, up almost 7%, up almost 40% on the 7-day span. We've been seeing a lot of volume, but I do believe that the trading volume has diminished a little bit on the 24-hour, as you guys do see. It's down almost it's actually up 103%. Wow, never mind. So in terms of the trading volume, significant volume is flowing in. I do just want to wait until we hit a clear sign for us to really break over that resistance point and pretty much re-achieve the 36 centile range. I've been talking to you guys a little bit about that for a fairly long time. I do believe that the RSI, though, is a lot better now, as you guys do see it above 50. It is ranging to hit almost 60 here. It is at 55.97, almost 98 now. But overall, we do see the clear sign of resistance being hit there. It is almost at 34 cents exact, and I'm just waiting for us to break over 36 cents, realistically speaking, and close above that. I think that that's going to be significant. In terms of the Hbar Bitcoin price chart, still looks fairly the same as yesterday. Nothing too crazy in terms of movement on here. RSI still looking pretty good. We had a little bit of a rejection off of that resistance point, as you guys do see, at about 714 sats. So I'm watching this closely until we do break those levels. And like I said, the USD pair is not the only pair to watch. Always watch the Bitcoin price chart, because it also shows you guys how significant your asset is in terms of strength towards Bitcoin. Now, with all of this in mind, I do want to talk to you guys about some exciting things, so let's move on and let's talk about those for a little bit. Now, first and foremost, we do see here Kevin O'Leary confirms that he owns Hbar, which is no big surprise. But of course, hearing somebody like this say that they own Hbar is good for the retail individual. I don't really care if these people own Hbar, to be completely honest with you, because I know the technology behind this. I don't need someone like Kevin O'Leary to say, hey, I own Hbar, so you guys should probably invest as well. I don't need somebody to do that for me. I know that Hbar is a significant asset. I know that this is significant technology. But of course, this helps the retail individuals FOMO in, and if you guys do listen closely here, you guys can have it.
I make long-term investments here. Yes, I own Hbar. Yes, I own Polygon. Yes, I own Serum. Yes, I own Ethereum, Solana. I mean, all of these are bets on software development teams.
And of course, he owns multiple assets like everybody else in the space, unless you do just go all in on one, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying, overall, a lot of individuals are diversified. But this just kind of gives you guys the clear sign that retail individuals still have yet to find out about Hbar, but soon they will all know. In my mind, like I said, I do not care about these, individuals who are billionaires already, or maybe they're just, owners of a massive company or something like that. Overall, these individuals that say that they own something, that's not why I make my investments. I make my investments off of, just overall, really doing the research, finding out what the use cases are, and we know that Hbar is a clear winner. Now, we also seen a little bit of an update yesterday. Micropayment platform Drop announces appointment of top finance executives to its advisory board. Now, if you guys didn't know about Drop has been a significant partnership or partner of Hedera, and this is actually pretty interesting. So we do see here the world's first cost-effective digital micropayment transaction platform enabling payments both in fiat and cryptocurrency today announced two strategic appointments, Richard Ree and Robert Floor. I hope that I said those names right. The two will join Drop's advisory board comprising top media, cloud computing, and fintech professionals. I thoroughly believe in Drop's vision of micropayments as a viable option as today's consumer requires fast, convenient, and secure ways to complete transactions in an increasingly digital world. And of course, in terms of this, these are some higher up individuals. I mean, these are some pretty big individual names. So when we're talking about this, I think that this is going to be very interesting. And when we're talking about the technological advances of a lot of these markets, I do believe that Drop will be behind a lot of this. So I'm very interested to see this unfold. And of course, just so you all know, Richard Ree brings over 5 decades of experience working exclusively in the payments industry, innovating creative solutions, cutting-edge design, simple operational execution, and engineering efficiency for leading banking institutions, including the last 25 years at J.P. Morgan Chase & Co., as well as Bankers Trust Company of New York and the Federal Reserve Bank. So these are some big names, and I do think that Drop is definitely going to be something to really kind of watch for. I know it's one of those small use cases, but like I said, definitely pay attention to those small use cases as they pretty much flourish into a massive use case. So in my mind, Drop is definitely one of those, and I definitely think that you should all be focusing on that. Now, I have been talking to you guys a little bit about Hashpack being this, next major, wallet, and they are using MoonPay as the in-wallet, pretty much support. But I've been talking to you guys about this, and this actually got posted a little bit ago, solving 3 user experience challenges in crypto. Now, they are talking more so about the design, the overall UI as well. We do see here, however, the space is maturing, and companies like Coinbase, MetaMask, and OpenSea have shown that they understand the value of a cohesive user experience. That is why I do think that Hashpack is something to definitely keep a close eye out on, because their UI is very interesting. And of course, we do see our challenge 1, not your keys, not your coins. They're more so talking about ledger support and stuff like that. And we do see here, therefore, as developers, we should make conscious efforts to reduce user error as much as possible without sacrificing the fundamental principle of individual control. And of course, here's those major, pretty much securitization of your funds and all that kind of stuff, as you guys can see. Now, also we do see here, inclusivity and accessibility in a complex ecosystem. All of this is going to really kind of provide that, real. I always said that when we're talking more so about OpenSea and stuff, like the user interface is not bad, but it's just not good. I mean, overall, this design is very interesting to say the least. And I told you guys about how great this is as a use case, because we even see here, simple, secure, stylish, stablecoins and fiat exchange, NFT marketplaces, decentralized exchanges, token-based services, tokenized assets, future use cases as well, interoperability on Hedera, Hash Connect. So this is going to be very big. I mean, in terms of a huge use case, I know that a lot of people are more so focused on GC members and stuff like that, but I'm also focused on the ecosystem. I do love looking at the ecosystem and seeing it really kind of, like I said, bloom into a beautiful flower. So when we're talking more so about this, we also look at tokenization, and we do see here Toko pursues dream of tokenized assets. Global law firm DLA Piper hopes to change the equation by using its experience to meld together law and technology. And of course, we do see NFTs, yield generation, digital securities, and all this. So first off, I do just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what can be tokenized. So we've talked to you guys about tokenization for a fairly long time, and when we're talking about this, we see more so what is going to be tokenized. Is everything going to be tokenized? What is happening here? So first off, we look at pretty much the perspective on, at the end of the day, what is tokenization really going to lead to? Because in my mind, this is going to be truly, the next step in, retail adoption for crypto and tokenization in general, and digitization, if you will. But we do see here from traditional assets such as bonds, commodities, venture capital funds, and real estate to exotic assets such as artwork, racehorses, and even sports teams and celebrities. Companies across the world are using blockchain technology to achieve the vision of a tokenized world. And like I said, in terms of all of this, we are going to see real estate, diamonds, exotic cars, everything that you could think of be tokenized. And I truly do think that this is going to welcome us into the digital world of crypto and where we could really stand. And of course, when we talk more so about this, I always talk to you guys a little bit about securities being tokenized. And Hedera is leading the name in the game for that as well. Hedera Hashgraph and LCX to develop infrastructure for digital securities. Again, this is going to be tokenization of securities as well. And this is all through the Hedera token service. So I'm very excited for this. And when we're talking about everything that will be tokenized, I know that I talked to you guys about it a lot. And I do apologize if I talk to you guys about it a little bit too much. But when we talk about tokenization and pretty much what can be and what will be tokenized, it is a massive it's a massive market, actually. I mean, this will pretty much welcome us into a new asset class. And just real estate alone is like, it's like a $40 trillion market. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So definitely pay attention to what is being tokenized, how we're getting there, and what is going to be the leading name behind the scene for it. And in my mind, Hedera definitely is going to be the leading name with everything that they are providing, and we even see that, right? With the addition of a new security token standard and provide secure, reliable, transparent, and compliant infrastructure for digital securities to its users. So all of this is going to benefit Hedera and LCX as well, but this is just one major use case. This is also just one major partnership as well. And of course, in terms of the quotations here, I've talked to you guys about this partnership in the past, but I really just want you guys to understand that why Hedera is going to be utilized and chosen is not only because of its speed, security, and all that kind of stuff, but also it's the idea of its sustainability. Being able to tokenize on Hedera welcomes individuals into the green age of tokenization and NFTs instead of using something like, for example, Ethereum. Now, with all of this in mind, we even see here there is an immediate need for a practical, standards for digital securities to help businesses around the world simplify and enhance how they issue security tokens, raise funds, or establish new blockchain-powered financial instruments. And all of this is going to welcome us into the digitization of tokenization, and this is going to help spur innovation in this critical industry segment for the decades to come. So understand that this is huge. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit more so about this as well, because when we're talking more so about tokenization, we also look at Infinite, right? Hedera-powered Infinite by Suku is going public as a part of a $700 million SPAC merger with Ares Acquisition Corp. And I hope that I said that name right. I don't know if it's Ares or Ares. I don't know. But what does this mean? For Hedera, this is a major step towards mainstream adoption of the network by global commerce brands. They're talking more so about the metaverse. They're talking about NFTs, creating and monetizing their own digital assets. They're even seeing they've worked with Disney, Warner Bros., Amazon, Wayfair, and Target, as well as the Deepak Chopra's Seva Love and Spencer Dinwiddie's Galaxy and Arla Exchange. Major projects are planned for 2022. Infinite World and their partners Dreamview, Inc., the CGI pioneers from Disney and Lucasfilms, offer the highest quality NFT creations available, and the Suku ecosystem allows brands to create NFTs with complete digital authentication. This will strengthen the trust between brands and their consumers, resulting in financial benefits. NFTs in the Infinite World marketplace will succeed where others' platforms struggle with scalability and cost effectiveness. Hedera makes these rich, immersive digital environments possible. So this is actually a pretty big step. And when we're talking about what is happening here, this is all leading to what I've been talking to you guys about for a very long time. The NFT marketplaces of the future, the metaverse of the future, will be built within Hedera. Whether individuals like to, accept that or not, it is happening. Also, I have another update here, and this is from this one. This is exactly why Hedera will be bigger than Bitcoin and Ethereum. We announced a partnership with Hedera, which is an enterprise blockchain, and their claim to fame is they're about 1 million times more efficient than Ethereum and Bitcoin. So why we chose them is because of the environmental impact. Now, I'm not telling you guys that Hedera is going to be bigger than Bitcoin and Ethereum because of its use cases, because of its ecosystem, because of anything like that, but it's because of the environmental impact. I don't care how many upgrades Ethereum's trying to make to its overall network. I don't care what Bitcoin does with the Lightning Network and stuff like that. Overall, when we are talking about how big Hedera is going to be, it's because of it being carbon negative. It's because of how efficient it is in terms of its energy usage, on how fast it is, secure. All of that goes hand in hand. But this is something that is being built day by day by day. There has been no slowdown at all for Hedera this entire year alone. And I suspect that this is going to continue to pretty much prosper like that. Now, with all of that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.